West, I'm Grace. And I'm Maeve. Know that we have a math club here at West Middle School? Yes, I heard the Mathletes recently competed at a state competition and ended up placing 9th with over 100 participants. West Press staff spoke to Tucker and Landon about what the math club is and why they joined.
What made you get into the Mathletes?
I've liked math for a long time, since elementary school, and so I did the club. And then we had like a competition, so then we could go to it, and then I did good.
Okay. What is the Mathletes?
It's like you can go, there's like a club every Wednesday after school in like Miss Hall's room, and then you go to it. And then they sign you up for a competition, and then you do the online competition, and you get like points for questions you get right, and then you can go further from there.
Okay. What inspired you to join?
I like math.
What is Mathletes?
Well, it's a math competition in every state, and we went in Saginaw on Saturday.
How can you join the Mathletes?
In math club, they did it for us, and we joined, and then we did it in math club leading up to it.
Why did you want to become a mathlete?
Because I was in math club, and it seemed fun. Yeah.
Who inspired you to join the Mathletes?
Trey Stewart.
Are you sure it wasn't Dude Perfect?
I mean, see, Dude Perfect accomplishes a lot, but Trey's really good at math, so probably Trey.
Okay. Dude Perfect will hear this.
Speaking of state competitions, we have 2 artists who here at West Middle School who made it to states with photography. I heard that Riley Reed's photograph was one of the top 15 student photographs in the entire state of Michigan. Let's hear about their experience.
Every art teacher in Michigan has the opportunity to join the Michigan Art Education Association, and by joining you have perks like entering student work into state shows. So as a member, I get to enter middle school artwork. I'm allowed to enter 2 works, and as I enter them, they go to the state level to be juried to see if they're accepted into the state show. I chose 2 strong photos from my photography class to enter. They travel to Lansing. When they are in Lansing, they are grouped together with every other art teacher in Michigan who entered their work. So there are hundreds of pieces of work coming from middle school, high school, and elementary. And then they have a juror, which is somebody who has art background knowledge, and they go around and they jury or judge the artwork. So they're looking for, does it have good composition? What's the subject matter like? The artist also had to write an artist statement talking about their work, so they also read the artist statements when they're deciding which artwork stood out amongst the others.
I was taking pictures of indoor plants, and I thought that it looked really cool. I just take pictures of stuff that I think looks interesting.
The meaning behind my pictures were just to show people what I saw, whatever I was doing, and then to capture it through a picture. It's important because I like to show other people what I see and then put it through a picture and express myself.
Our electives have been busy. Orchestra students are currently participating in a practice-a-thon. Let's find out what that means.
So why are you hosting a practice-a-thon?
So we would like our orchestra students to be able to have good practice habits. So at home, they have the skills they need to get started practicing, continue practicing, have strategies for how to practice, and these can be carried over to your regular life as well. A practice-a-thon is an idea to challenge us to practice more and to raise money at the same time for our program.
Do the other music classes know about Practice-a-Thon?
Yes, they do. I heard you're using an app to track your progress. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yes, we're using an app called Practopus, kind of like octopus, but for practicing. And we can log our minutes. So there's a little timer. We press go. We sit down. We practice. And then we end our practice time. We have to get that verified by a teacher or a parent.
Do some of the kids only come for advisory practices, or do all of them always show up for Practice-a-Thon?
So the idea is actually that we're practicing outside of our regular orchestra class. So we try to structure it so students have a way to make sure they get that done with their busy lives. So not everybody has a ton of time after school or on the weekends. So we try to make sure that it's available to them, that they could come during practice advisory time. And we also try to give them a few minutes during class just to work on little practice sessions. But the idea is that everybody is at home spending individual time on their music so that when we get together as a full group, we're all practiced, we're all prepared. We can really work on the music, not just finding out what the notes are and the rhythm.
If you want to see more artwork from talented TCAPS artists, be sure to check out the K-12 Student Art Show on April 21st. It will be held at West Senior High from 5 to 7 p.m. and there will be student artwork, snacks, music, and an art market. That sounds like so much fun. I plan to check it out. Last week, the Positivity Project character trait focused on fairness. Fairness means you believe that all people have value. You approach situations with an unbiased mindset and treat everyone with respect. Individuals with this strength are likely to treat people the way they want to be treated. They also know that everyone deserves respect and that even if society says it's all right to do something, if it doesn't match their personal sense of what's right, they won't do it. This is West Press signing off.